the summer after I came, I did a permanent collection show for the whole gallery, or the whole museum. And so that was one of the things. I didn't want to repeat what I had already done, and I've done smaller scale installations of the permanent collection. So I was conscious of all those earlier examples and wanted to try and keep it fresh and do something new. So this time, there are certain pieces you kind of have to have out. They're key examples in the permanent collection, and they're well-known artists, and people will really expect to see them. So you keep that in mind, but I also maybe went to the end of the racks and into the bottom of the drawers and tried to pull out some things that haven't been seen so frequently. You can start on the computer and looking at the overview of the collection, but there's nothing like being down in storage and going down with a pad and a pencil and making notes and seeing things. I was saying earlier in the lecture that one of the rooms down in the lower level of the museum contains objects that I wouldn't have been able to put together by looking at a list on paper. It would not have occurred to me to have those objects together, but when I was down in storage and I saw them just randomly placed near each other in the storage area, suddenly some ideas began to jump out at me, and I thought, well, that's interesting, and I like those combinations. I haven't done a lot of work up to this point with the photo collection here. Just a very cursory examination of a couple of the photographers who I was familiar with, and this was a good chance to hone up on photography history and figure out who the significant and the photographers were in our collection, who made the most contributions to where we are in contemporary photography. And that was really eye-opening, and it was fun because sometimes I'm putting in place knowledge that I have, and I'm just using it in a different way. But with this, I had to learn and do research, and I find that it's good for the brain.